Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got quite a few things to go over for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. We've got DLC Datamine updates to take a look at and also a few interesting things from the most recent trailers for the Indigo disc and Teal Master breakdown as well. Plenty of things to get into today though, so if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, let's go over some DLC Datamine updates. So, originally posted on the 15th of February, we had this unused room that was seemingly going to be for the Scarlet and Violet DLC. It's a recently discovered unused house from Scarlet and Violet in my server in Zapapico. Guess they didn't have enough time to finish interiors before release and stuff like that. However, in the most recent DLC kind of trailer for the Indigo disc, they've actually been reusing some of these assets from this unused room in the DLC. This was tweeted out by Yorodon saying, looks like some stuff from the unused room found a new home. So obviously we've got like these red circles here. So this like vase and stuff like that was actually shown in the kind of unused room for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet games. But however, there has been also like a ton of other unused kind of rooms and DLC stuff, and a lot of them look like they are potentially the interior for like the Blueberry Academy and stuff. So if we are seeing things being used from, I guess, unused things in the DLC still, it bodes well that we may see these other like data mines and other unused assets and stuff for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. Just quite a little fun thing that I wanted to go over, that they are still kind of using things from, I don't know, they're kind of just reusing things even though they never used them in the first place. I don't know, it's quite cool to see. But yeah, we definitely could have already seen the interior of the Blueberry Academy from all the previous kind of like DLC data mines and stuff like that. So anyway, that's that to go over. Next up, we actually have this post here by Soul Silver talking about how Kieran is potentially either going to be like an evil person in the DLC or the champion in the DLC or something like that. It looks like he is going to be the champion from what we've kind of like seen and like what's being hinted and stuff like that. But we do actually have this post here, like these different kind of clips from the trailer definitely gives us a reason to believe that it is actually going to be Kieran that is kind of like an evil person or the champion or something like that. So it's all about Kieran. He's the Shooten Doji or Majora's Mask. The trailer made it so obvious. It really told us almost exactly what's going on. He's even wearing the Ogerpon Festival mask. Listen to how the music changes in these first two videos and the scenes of the first few videos. He's hiding behind a wall spying on us. After we defeat him in battle, he becomes angry and then the scene changes to battling Ogerpon in the same location. Cut to the player character and it's just us and Carmine. Kieran is nowhere to be found. Now, I don't believe he is Ogerpon exactly. Some people are saying that Kieran is Ogerpon. I can't see that. Like, Ogerpon literally is a Pokemon. It's got like wooden feet and stuff. So unless this mask that he wears just completely changes Kieran's body and stuff, then I don't understand how Kieran could be Ogerpon. But anyway, they could share a connection. Maybe Ogerpon is part of him, his evil side or angry spirit manifested in a Pokemon, or maybe he's just his friend and they are trying to protect each other. I don't know, it seems more serious than this later in the trailer. I do think that Kieran's story arc also continues all the way into the Indigo disc as well, and I think that's finally where his arc will end, but I'll cover that in another tweet. So these are the kind of videos that showcase Kieran kind of being, I guess, shown as like this evil person or like the champion or something like that. So we have him here saying, basically, after you kind of like seen the sister talking to the player, he's saying like, seriously, he's spending all his time with you. That's so unfair. You can be such a jerk. And the second one is this, where you battle him and then you obviously defeat him and then he's like hands on his head and then you can see him kind of like clench his fists. And then after that, we also see this kind of running up hill here. We have another battle with Kieran. Then obviously, yeah, it cuts to Ogerpon where it is the same location and stuff like that. And then we also have this one here where like he's nowhere to be seen in this kind of like scene. So it does look like Kieran, I think, is going to be quite a big part of the DLC in general, because if he is the DLC like champion in the Indigo disc, he very well could like, he looks like he's going to be like this shy kid. And then because like, yeah, like I say, he's also spying on us here in this scene. So you can also kind of make out that maybe he overhears something that makes him like run off, and then that's where he like finds Ogerpon, and then yeah, maybe they are trying to protect each other or something like that, and maybe he's trying to defend Ogerpon and we have to battle him, and then we get to battle Ogerpon or something like that. But it does look like he is going to be some sort of like maybe an antagonist in the DLC in somewhat shape or form. We also have this as well, the second kind of part of this tweet from Soul Silver Art, saying, below I suggested that Kieran's story arc will continue and ultimately finish in the Indigo disc. In the trailer, there's scenes of a mysterious final trainer that will battle since there's a Blueberry Academy Elite Four. This is probably the champion. This trainer could be anyone, but I can totally see it being Kieran. We've already made connections about this in previous videos and stuff. It very much looks like Kieran just from like what he's wearing and stuff like that. All of the Blueberry Academy trainers have that red glove, and so does he. Also, in the official Blueberry Academy art, he's looking away, hiding his face, which gives off those secretly the important champion vibes. We don't see his shirt in that art either, but he is wearing the same white jacket. Lastly, the way the trailer from yesterday flows, cutting from scenes to him to Ogre Pond, Ogre Mountain, to this champion, all feel like it's pointed to him, in my opinion. So yeah, this is obviously the artwork they're talking about. So this is very much like champion vibes and stuff. So yeah, I personally think in the first DLC, he's going to try and protect Ogre Pond. And this is maybe where we fight, like maybe this is him protecting Ogre Pond, this is where we battle him again, and then after this, like we go into the cave, and then that's where we find Ogre Pond, and that's where we kind of like do this battle and stuff, because this looks, potentially it could be like the same cave. So yeah, that could obviously be one way of doing it. And then after that, we kind of maybe like save him or something, and then he becomes even stronger, and then he becomes the champion of the Indigo Disc or something like that. Because we also have Light here saying Indigo Disc will take place sometime after the events of the Teal Mask, and Kieran will be the champion and top student of the Blueberry Academy League. This could fit perfectly because the Indigo Disc, you must finish the game to start this part of the DLC, so there will be a time lapse between Teal Mask and Indigo Disc. So it does make sense. So obviously Teal Mask you can do as soon as you've got your like Koraidon and Miraidon, and then obviously you can only do the Indigo Disc once you beat the base game of Scarlet and Violet. So there is that time jump there, and I guess you could see that between the Teal Mask and the Indigo Disc, when you do those different DLC parts, he could become stronger and then obviously become the champion, which again makes sense as well, because obviously the Teal Mask comes out first and then obviously the Indigo Disc comes out later. So probably after the events of Kitakami, he becomes aware that he wants to be the best trainer in the academy. Also, his ace Pokemon will be the evolution of Dipplin, since in the Pokedex it is mentioned that there are 2 dragons, so this could be connected to the staff. And as well as that, yeah, this Dipplin does not look like an ace Pokemon of like a champion or something. So I think this will get an evolution. And Grass Dragon, I mean, it's not the greatest type out there, but either way, it's still a cool Pokemon. And it's a new Pokemon as well. And you could see a champion using a brand new Pokemon. So that's kind of all the DLC stuff I wanted to go over today. Just some cool data mines and just kind of like a massive breakdown on this whole Kieran situation, how he is going to be like the evil kind of person, or maybe not necessarily evil, but definitely think he's going to have like a massive role to play in the DLC. But finishing things off, we actually have some Nintendo Switch 2 kind of updates or rumors, whatever you want to call it. My Nintendo News tweeting out saying, rumor claims Nintendo could announce the next system at Gamescom this month. And Gamescom is not far away at all. So this was posted, like I say, on My Nintendo News, saying a little known site called Start Menu claims that their sources have aligned with the information presented by VGC sources earlier this week, and stating that the successor to the Nintendo Switch is due for release in the second half of 2024, and the developers already have kits for game development purposes. We've been over that, like obviously these kits have been sent out to like third party and everything like that. The interesting thing is that the site claims that their sources also told them that Nintendo could announce the existence of the next generation console during Gamescom 2023. Their source isn't clear whether that means at the Gamescom event itself or during a Nintendo Direct presentation during Gamescom week. It sounds a little far-fetched, but it is generally hard to predict what Nintendo will do. Gamescom kicks off the 23rd to the 27th of August. So I'm recording this on the 15th of August, so I don't know what day this goes up on, but it will go up before Gamescom. So yeah, potentially we could be getting the announcement of the Nintendo Switch 2 at Gamescom. I highly doubt it. I think with the alleged Nintendo Direct we're going to be getting in September, I don't know why they would announce it at Gamescom and not a Nintendo Direct, unless we have a Nintendo Direct at the end of August instead of September, but all of the last Nintendo Directs have been in September, so I don't know why they would change that up. And again, they'd want all the eyes on a Nintendo kind of fueled event, not a Gamescom. So I don't know. I mean, it'd be cool to see the new console announced at the end of this month. I would love to see that, but I just don't really see it being a thing, especially with it coming out like late 2024 now, most likely. It might not even get announced this year. It could get announced like in the Direct in, I think we'll probably get a Nintendo Direct in February. It's usually like September, June, and like February or something like that. They're usually like the times we get a Nintendo Direct, so it could drop in that as well, especially if it's coming out next year. I don't know what that means for the next Pokemon game and stuff. I don't know if it's going to be on the next console or whatnot, but either way, that's going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It really does help out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we covered in today's video. What are your thoughts on these data mines? And also, what are your thoughts on Kieran? Do you think he will be the evil person? Do you think he will be the main kind of antagonist? Let me know what you decide. Let me know what your thoughts are on all that. And And also, what do you think about Gamescom potentially revealing the next Nintendo console? I can't see it happening, but either way, apparently their sources are lined up, so I don't know. I've not really heard of this website before, so it is just a rumor, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell, and until next time, have a fantastic rest of your day, and peace.